Hey peeps, it's Mella Ubedoble and
JD.
And
welcome.
So today's topic is titled
Actuarial Science.
And what's going to happen in this video is JD is going to outline the entire course for us. But before we get to that, please use this opportunity to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to turn on those notifications and hit the like button for this video. Okay peeps, so let's get started with this. Do your magic.
Okay, so basically the course is, in simple terms, about statistics, mathematics, economics, and just business management all in a whole. Main directions you can go in for, like job opportunities, involve insurance, pension funds, business management, so it's a wide range of things. Yeah, it's quite a tough course. It's also a long course. To be fully qualified is like, I think, more or less 10 years. So yeah.
That's a long
Yeah, it takes a while. Might as well have studied medicine.
Yeah, or even law, I think.
I don't know about law.
No,
but
not law. There's this other one.
I think law is like 4 and
Is
then
it
3.
accounting?
Yeah,
Accounting.
CA.
Yeah, even that. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that's the brief overview on this.
Yeah, just more or less an overview.
Okay.
Okay, so in first year it's very simple. You basically just do a very, very broad overview of everything. You might even say it's not actuarial statistics at that point, or actuarial science. It's going to be economics, maths, stats, and then just 1 or 2 actuarial science specific subjects. But yeah, overall it's not too intense first year. It's going to be a lot of subjects, but not the most difficult work and not the most work ever.
Okay. Do you guys do any history?
No, none at all.
No.
If you really want to be technical, they like introduced 1 or 2 historical, concepts, like in economics, for example, inflation, or when a certain type of financing started, stuff like that. But no, not pure history.
Okay. And are there any practicals?
No. In first year there are no practicals. They're gonna offer now and then, I think like twice a week, a practical class.
Okay.
Where it's just 2 or 3 hours, but it's just extra practice. It's nothing like compulsory or for extra marks or anything.
Okay, this is interesting.
So second year they start turning up the heat a bit more. You have a few elective modules you can take, but the majority are still compulsory modules. It moves more into the financial part with the actuarial subjects. The one is called financial mathematics, and you also do a lot of maths subjects. I think over the entire year it's 3, quite hard. And the statistical subjects there are 2 in the entire year. You start, at least at COFSIS, I think it's different at other universities, you start learning a programming language called R, which will be very, very important in the next year.
Wow, okay. And how are the assessments?
See, when I was second year it was COVID, so everything was a bit jumbled, but the majority of the time it'll still be test-based and like assignment-based or tutorial. So it's usually not assessed on a continuous basis.
Okay.
But when I was second year, they did change it, but that's only because
and
it was
everything
COVID.
was online as
Yeah.
well. But now it's back to normal again.
Finally.
Finally. Okay, thank you. So that's second year.
Yeah, that's second year. So third year is your final year before you get your bachelor's. It's very tough. You have 2 full year subjects, both are actuarial, and then you just have, over the course of the year, 4 stat subjects. They vary in difficulty and the amount of work you have to put in, but yeah, you still have to work at it. But the 2 year subjects are extremely hard. I I almost didn't make it with one, but
Oh my word. I'm glad you did.
yeah, it really requires like you got to put effort in. You have to attend class. You have to do your exercises.
Is there anything you guys specialize in?
Right now, no. It's really our first 3 years are just like a broad overview, and
Okay.
then later, as soon as we start entering the job market, and if we want to study further, you can then choose what you want to specialize in. For example, there's long-term investments, risk management, pensions, stuff like that.
What have you enjoyed the most from those?
Over all 3 years,
Yeah.
I'd have to say I enjoyed some of the stat subjects the most. I didn't think I would because I despise statistics at school,
Yeah,
but I really
so
actually
have I.
enjoyed them. And some of the actuarial subjects themselves were actually quite interesting and fun as soon as you get the hang of them. I think the ones I enjoyed the least were the math subjects. Did not
Really?
enjoy them at all.
What do you guys do exactly? Which part of maths do you guys cover?
We mostly like, this is very oversimplified, but we it's a lot of different part of maths, but the main part is you're given like a scenario, and you have to either, if it's usually financial mathematics, you have to solve for, you know,
Yeah.
a premium you're going to charge, or the
Okay.
amount of capital you require. You know, just as a basic example.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that from high school. I think my favorite part of maths was like the equations.
Oh yeah,
Doing
you're gonna
equations.
do that in first and second year mostly.
Okay. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, third year is basically only mathematical.
Solving problems in math.
Yeah,
Okay.
Financial mathematics.
Financial. Okay. Okay. So that's third year.
yeah.
That's third year.
And so finally we get to honors, where I'm at right now. It's very different. You only have like 3 or 4 subjects, 1 year subject and 1 or 2 semester subjects. It's a lot more work though. You have to, and because it's, you know, less subjects, you have less class, but that means you have to study more on your own. Have to have the willpower to be able to push through.
Yeah.
They also introduce now honors research, where you pick a supervisor, usually one of the lecturers you had in the past 3 years,
Yeah.
and you pick a subject, and then you just do research on that.
Do you just choose them, or
Usually the
they get chosen for you?
Oh, the supervisor.
The supervisor.
It depends on the situation. If you, like I know some of the people studying with me, they went to supervisors early or lecturers early, and they're like, can you please be our supervisor?
Okay.
It's usually a group of 3,
Okay.
at least in my year now. And yeah, the subject, if the supervisor has an idea of what they want it to be about, they'll maybe push you in that direction. Otherwise, they'll say, you know, at least choose something in your field, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay. Okay. And how is the research like?
It's
How
rough.
is that for you?
It's rough. Yeah, because we actually submitted yesterday, I think, and leading up to that point, it was a lot of small adjustments that needed to be made, sentence structure, referencing that has to be done correctly. So, yeah, it took quite a while.
Is it insight referencing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Heavy. How many sources do you read for all of this? Like, the specific amount?
The guy whose subject this is, he said, as an, you know, more or less an indication, he said at least between 20 and 30 articles or books or whatever it has to be.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah. So
Yeah, so it's not a few.
it's just a few, I guess. For the lecturers, yeah, it's just a few. But are you enjoying the year? Like,
Yeah, I guess I am.
something-
It's
What is your favorite? What would you say has been your favorite experience so far in this honors year?
I guess I can tell you what my least favorite experience has been.
Sure, go ahead.
And it's been job application. That is stressful, but I'm sure it's that way for anyone.
Yeah.
But I guess my favorite part has to be, in a sense, the year subject, because it's so much different than the other 3 years. It has literally no calculations in it. It is
Okay, yeah, no, I
all
get
scenario
it.
based. They give you a scenario and you have to be able to talk about it. So it's kind of like your 3 years of prior knowledge building up to this, and you just got to be able to talk about it and reason things out. A lot of it's just logical.
Logical. Okay. Wow. So that's your least favorite.
No, I'm
That
actually,
is your-
yeah, I'm actually enjoying it.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. So, are you a very good problem solver? Would you say?
Yeah, yes and no.
Yes and
I think
no.
it's entirely situational.
Okay.
Sometimes my mind goes blank. Other times I can at least try and get an interesting solution.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. So that is honest,
Yeah,
and that's your final year.
yeah, for now.
Okay, so that was it for today. I hope you guys learned from this. It was very informative. Even I learned from this. Like there was, I would say I knew very little about it until this video. So, well
I'm glad I
done.
could help.
Job well done. On that note, is there something you'd like to advise to anyone who would like to do your course one day, in case someone is interested in it?
I guess the one thing I could just say, and it's applicable to anything you want to study, is just work hard and just push through. Because
Okay.
you might stumble along the way, but if you give up, then of course it's not going to work out. But if you just push through and keep going, you'll eventually get there.
Yeah, so true. So true. Because it happens. Sometimes student life just
Yeah, it gets a bit much.
something unexpected happens, and then I don't know. Sometimes people lose faith.
True.
Others are strong, but just keep going.
Yeah.
I think that's most important. Just keep going. You will get to a point somewhere, and it will be worth it when you have that degree in your hand and you just go into the corporate world
True.
and live your life and live your dream. I think that's good. That's really good.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Thank you. Yes, please. And comment as well if you guys can. Yeah. But anyway, that was it for today. And I don't know. I'm really happy I enjoyed this.
Me too.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. I literally met him yesterday. Cool. Alright guys, so if you missed the introduction to the whole University of the Free State series, click over here to check it out and leave a comment in the comment section. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Toots.
Bye.